Today we're making 4 really fun Halloween cocktails. First up we have the jack-o'-lantern, then we have the vampire kiss, third up we have the Halloween hypnotist, and last is the black widow. First, you're going to want to get out a cocktail shaker and some ice. I have a cocktail shaker, but it's not my preference to use. I just use a glass jar with a lid and swirl it. That's what works best for me. It would also be very helpful to have a jigger with ounce measurements on it. All of the equipment or glasses that I show you guys today, I will link down below in the description. If it's not exactly the same, it will be very similar to what I have. First, we need 1.5 ounces of cognac, and you can use whatever brand of liquors you prefer. We need 1/2 ounce of a brandy-based orange liqueur, and we need 1 ounce of orange juice. So go ahead and give that a shake. Once that is chilled, get yourself out an old-fashioned glass with some fresh ice and strain what we just shook. Go ahead and grab your ginger ale of choice. And then we're going to add 2 to 3 ounces to taste. I prefer a little bit more. I prefer my drinks to be a little sweeter. Now we have a really fun topping for this cocktail. You'll need an orange and a lime. You're going to want an orange wheel. And you want one that's smaller than the opening of your glass so that you can sip out of your glass and it actually fits in there. We're going to take a peel from our lime. And then if you need to cut a little hole in your orange, we're going to fold your lime peel in half, your lime twist, and push it through like that. And I cut a little bit off of the top of my lime peel. It was a little long because if you haven't noticed, it looks a little bit like the top of a jack-o'-lantern. And there you have it, your jack-o'-lantern cocktail. So fun, and you can adjust the ratios of your ingredients to suit your taste. Now, let's go on to the vampire kiss. You'll need a martini glass for this one. I have a fun one here with a skeleton hand holding it up. So first we need a shallow dish filled with raspberry liqueur. We're going to rim our martini glass. So get your glass wet, and then we need some red sugar, which I'm sure you can buy, but I made my own, just some white sugar with a drop or 2 of red food coloring. Look at that, that's fun. First we need vodka, 1.5 ounces. And then in total, we need 3/4 of an ounce of a raspberry liqueur, but right now we're just going to add half of that 3/4 of an ounce. And then we need some champagne. You don't have to use champagne. Champagne can be expensive. You can use Prosecco or whatever kind of sparkling wine you like, and it can be dry or it can be sweet. 1.5 ounces worth. Feel free to double your champagne or your sparkling wine if you want it a little bit sweeter. And the rest of the raspberry liqueur that we reserved, we're going to spoon over the back of our martini so that it floats on the surface. This may seem a little intimidating, but don't worry. If you mess it up, it's not that big a deal. You can use a bar spoon or just teaspoon, tablespoon. But there you have it, the Vampire Kiss Martini cocktail. One final note, if you preferred a chilled cocktail, you can absolutely take the vodka and half of the raspberry liqueur, pop that in a cocktail shaker over ice and chill that before you put it into your martini glass, and then you'll have a chilled martini. Third on our list is the Halloween Hypnotist. So get back out your handy dandy cocktail shaker, some ice. We're going to add 1 ounce of vodka, 2 ounces of Hypnotic. This is what it looks like. And a splash of lemon juice. And we're going to strain this anyway, so it doesn't matter if you get some seeds in there. Give that a shake. We are also going to serve this one in a martini glass. Strain the drink. And I love the look of this one already, but what makes it even better is we're gonna add a glow stick. How about that? Now just imagine serving this to your guests at your Halloween party, your spooky season party, or just an evening watching, I don't know, your favorite Halloween time movie. Very fun. Our last Halloween cocktail is called the Black Widow, and this one requires black vodka. Now there's only one brand that I'm aware of that sells black vodka, and I've never seen it in the US. The brand is Blavod, and I may be saying that incorrectly, but that's how it reads. You can actually make your own black vodka. I will link a recipe for how to make black vodka right here on screen for you guys to click to. It's really easy. I would like to welcome you back if you left to go watch how to make the black vodka, but we're going to need a old-fashioned glass. Again, I will leave this one linked down below for you guys if you think it's fun. You can also use a highball glass, but this is the glass that I chose. So go ahead and fill your glass with ice. This is really helpful when you're trying to layer our ingredients. We need 2 ounces of cranberry juice. And if you haven't caught on by now, this is just a vodka cranberry that looks really cool. And then we have our homemade black vodka. We need a total of 3 ounces. I only have 2 ounces right now because 3 ounces is to the top of my jigger, and that would be a disaster. We're gonna pour it over the back of a spoon. What do you think about that? So those are the very fun 4 Halloween cocktails. We had the jack-o'-lantern, we had the vampire kiss, we had the Halloween hypnotist, and here we have the Black Widow. So let me know, which one do you think you would want to try and would be your favorite? Taste-wise, the Halloween hypnotist is my favorite. Look-wise, the Black Widow is my favorite. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.